let's talk about this event for a few minutes
Yeah.
here. Yeah, Backstory Tavern on November the 8th.
Yes.
It's here in Chicago. It's within the triangle I am comfortable moving within, so which
Yeah,
is
so
Wicker
happy.
Park. Yeah. So first of all, I think it's a funny story. So do you mind starting off
Yeah.
by talking about how you ended up hosting this singles event
Yeah.
coming up on November 8th here in Chicago?
Yeah. Talk about the universe, right? So I was supposed to, it was the Bears opener and I was supposed to have a date and then he canceled on me by like an
To
hour.
watch the game?
Yeah, we were just going to watch
Yeah.
the game. So he canceled on me. And so it's like too late for me to get some girlfriends together. So I'm like, I go to the bar all the time, like by myself. I have no problem doing that. So I walked by Backstory and it was like, it looked closed. So then I walked up to like Portland, the bars there. And I'm like, they were so packed. I'm like, I'm not going to get a seat. So then I came back and I'm like, you know what? So even though the sign said closed, I opened the door and I'm like, okay. And I said, are you guys open? And Gina, the owner, was like, yeah. I didn't know she was the owner at the time. She's like, oh, just flip the sign. So I'm sitting there, bar's empty. And because they did, it used to be, I think, North Tavern or something, Tavern on North.
Tavern on North, yeah.
It was like a dive bar. So I was asking her, I'm like, you guys have been closed for a while. Like, what's going on? And so she said, yeah, we did a facelift. Like now she's running it. I'm like, they did such a great job.
That's
and
awesome.
Then we just had, like, I just ended up talking to her. I'm like, well, I don't want to be, I just got, canceled on. So like, I want to be at home by myself. And then so she's like, what do you do? I'm like, I'm a dating and relationship therapist. She's like, no way. I'm like, yeah. She's like, oh, my friends have told me I should throw a singles event. I'm like, I've thrown singles events. I go, I'm like, I've emceed them. I've hosted them. I've done charity events. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, let's do it. So we just ended up talking. And then by the time the Bears game was over, we decided to throw a singles event on November 8th.
That's awesome. And I was at that game, by the way, the season opener. So you didn't miss anything until like the beginning was good and the end was good. And that was it. So it's perfect time to plan a singles event.
Yeah.
Great.
I mean, it was fun.
And
so, yeah, but we, so, I mean, we're just kind of keeping it like there's no link to register. It's kind of like, if you walk into any bar on a Friday night, you're going to have all kinds of different people. And we just want it to be really chill, no pressure, like just come pop in when you want, however long you want, come to meet people, come to bring friends, come to actually find the love of your life. Who knows what's going to happen.
I have high expectations. So no, I think that's great. And what I think too is it's one of those things. I'm seeing more and more singles events popping up in Chicago. And I think just bringing people, I don't want to say to commiserate, but like bringing people together in a place where the intentions are more clear. It's almost like if someone had a sign on that says I'm single and ready to mingle kind of thing. And it takes that initial pressure of, are they single? Should I, is 6'5" guy coming out of the bathroom to beat me up, which, yeah, by the way, I'm 6'5", so he better be a little bit taller if he's going to beat me up. But I'm kidding. But yeah, so I think that it eliminates that initial roadblock that we all have of, is that person single? And yeah, I think it's really cool. And I think these kind of events can give you an opportunity to even maybe make a new friend group. And then maybe in that friend group, there's an opportunity, or you end up getting set up by someone. So I think it's just like if you think of it almost like that first barrier to entry is removed. And, maybe people will show up that you can be friends with, or maybe you meet your future partner there.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing is I just ask people not to put pressure on themselves, because like we all just want to have a good time, and I'm going to be around, for if anyone needs any help, or for me to introduce someone that you find attractive. Like, I mean, I'm the wing woman, of the night, and answering, any kind of dating and relationship questions. So, but yeah, I mean, hopefully we could do it again, but if you find someone attractive, or just strike up a conversation and just have fun, and maybe
they're there for the same reasons you are.
Exactly. And you're not going to know. That's whether you're on an app or in person, you're not going to know if something is going to work out unless you try, and you have to give it time. So I hope people will just, come to the event, stop by whenever you want, and have fun, meet people, and hopefully meet the love of your life.
I love it. That's a great mission statement. And I'm putting the link to the Instagram post that you have. I think you might be collab with them. I'll put that in the show notes. Anyone in Chicago, I actually have a pretty big Chicago, I mean, pretty big. It's like 4%, but whatever. A big Chicago listening. So if you guys are around and you want to come by and you want to attend a singles event, hang out with us, maybe meet the love of your life, then you should come to this event, and the information's down in the show notes. Thank you for listening to this clip from the full episode of Eyes Wide Open. Please like and subscribe for daily clips and new episodes that drop every Tuesday. I appreciate you.